Greetings, Scorpio, and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be a specialized reading for this full moon cycle. For all intents and purposes, the full moon cycle for this reading is going to extend forward 10 days. The full moon energy has been known to affect people beyond 10 days. But 10 days is the cycle that I'm going to use in the context of this reading. So, Scorpio family members, Spirit Guide has already been invoked and the cards have been anointed, shuffled, and cut according to the amount of times and directions given to me by my Spirit Guide. And so, with your kind permission, may I begin a look at and an interpretation of the Sacred Tarot for you for this time cycle. Scorpio, as you know, the full moon this evening or tomorrow morning, either way you want to look at it, is going to happen September the 2nd, 1:22 a.m. in this hemisphere. And so those of you that are awake, if you are doing your prayers and your affirmations at that time, it will be a good move for you. Let's look and see what the cards are showing. Scorpio, I see where you are, your heart is clear. Let me talk about that to start with. In other words, whatever was bothering you, or wherever you felt, maybe you didn't even feel, maybe you know that you're in a good positive relationship. Maybe it's like that because you have that Three of Swords in reverse. It doesn't mean there's an end to something in the way of a heartbreak. It could be that there is no heartbreak at all and you have a good relationship, and so that's positive for you. But for some of you, there was some type of thunder going on in the area of the heart as far as relationships and connections go. And I see where there was an ending to that and you are breaking free from that. I do see that. That's for some of you, not for everyone. In the center of your reading, Scorpio, is the Magician card, and that's coupled with the Eight of Pentacles. So the Magician card is about you honing in on your skills and your talents and your abilities during this cycle. Excuse me. It's also about you becoming uh, aware of your talents. And your talents seem as if during this cycle, it seems as if your talents are going to kind of haunt you. They're going to kind of push you and drive you towards returning to school and finishing something that you started, however you didn't finish. As you move forward, Scorpio, in this cycle, and as you move into the rest of September and into October as well, the Spirit is advising that you gain some quote unquote realistic perspectives. And when I say that, I mean you're going to be feeling this burst of energy regarding your talents, driving you to return and get the finishing touch on your education, certifications, licenses. I get that. But even as you're doing that, you're going to get these jolts of feelings and thoughts that are going to take you someplace that's not necessarily grounded in fact. What am I talking about? Don't try to be a billionaire until you are first a thousandaire. That type of energy. Okay, so follow the realistic pattern of life, and it's good to set goals. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't set goals. What I'm saying is that don't make your goals beyond your reach, beyond the reach of reason. Don't do that. That's a waste of your energy. Make your goals reasonable and then extend that 10%. That makes sense, okay? Scorpio, I see where some of you have gone through some changes, and I'm looking at the Tower card in reverse. That's a time to rebuild. A time to rebuild. And once again, I believe I said this in your last reading from me. There's some plans for traveling that's going on. And this card also has a dual meaning. It's the Eight of Wands. It's plans for traveling, but it's also communications, digital communications over the electronic wire system, over the ethers as well. So this is about long distance communications, right? And it's also about travel plans. So this is good. Three of Pentacles is in reverse, which says this is not a time for you to share all your plans with everybody, huh? And as you move forward, you're going to be wondering whether you're going to have enough money. And you will have enough money to manage your affairs. The universe is going to provide for you. In fact, I see that in two different places. As I was just saying it, I laid out the Four of Pentacles, which talks about you having money all around you and having enough money and having enough money stashed, and also being in a position where you can stash some money. This is good. There are some things that you're going to have to wait for. You can't rush. Don't rush ahead of the universe. Kind of wait a few minutes. Let the universe put some things, drop some things in their right places, like a puzzle. And that's what the Hangman is showing. The Judgment card is in an upright position, talking about you using good judgment, though. And that's good. It's talking about you making positive and wise decisions. That's good. I see the Three of Wands, which is about you looking out and something that you've been waiting for is coming your way. I see the Empress card, and the Empress card is upright, talking about a time of abundance for you, a time of creativity, a time for you to get out there and extend yourself, express yourself. It's a good time for abundance, a good time for big plans, realistic but big plans, okay? The Ace of Swords is also showing up upright, which is an epiphany moment, an acceptance of a truth about yourself, that you're great and you're marvelous and you're wonderful. All right? So enjoy this full moon cycle, and I'll be talking to you in a few days anyway as we progress through September. Stay blessed, Scorpio. Talk to you soon.